Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We've got another day of Christmas markets today, and just before we went live, I was like, what day of Christmas markets is it? We don't, it's got to that stage in December, nobody knows. We've got 11, it's our 11th day of Christmas markets. I'm Kelly Singleton, I'll be with you for the next hour, and I'm with the lovely Jess. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Amy Slamey.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Yes. I've just found out, well, me and Jess have just found out a little interesting piece of information about Amy.
Is it?
So I don't know if this is as shocking to everybody else watching, but Amy doesn't drink tea or coffee.
I don't. I've tried and tried.
I mean, how does she get through the day? Who knows?
Well.
We've had about 4 cups of coffee already. Are you okay, Amy?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Are you,
Looking forward to the show.
Oh, yeah.
We've got some good deals, haven't we?
We have got some good deals. We've got some amazing deals. And we've got a little game for you after, which I'm looking forward to that. I don't think Amy's looking forward to that.
No, because you do know, the last game I played on here didn't quite go according to plan.
I enjoyed it.
It's no good just laughing.
So keep tuned and find out all about that. But yes, like Amy said, we have got some amazing deals. But before we get on with it, let's run our Win It Weekly. So this week, you can win this ginormous Miri pack here. So it's our Miri Mega Buy, and there's 100 sheets in here, 100 of silver and 100 of gold, and there's 6 lucky winners. Oh, are you feeling very giving?
Well, it was 3, and then Dan decided, let's double it to 6.
This is what happens. I go on holiday, don't I?
Yeah.
Dan comes on the show, all rules are broken.
Yeah, all change. But this is going to be perfect if people have used up lots of their Miri stash, making their Christmas cards and Christmas gift boxes.
Yeah.
This is...
Because we go through it so quickly, don't we? But all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. Rambo, the real life Santa Claus, pardon? Rambo, the real life Santa Claus, why did he slay over which Christmas market every year? A, Hamburg, B, Vienna, or C, Budapest? I don't know what's going on with this question.
No, we're not sure. I watched the show yesterday when I was at Hobby Maker, and Natalie was on about asking a friend, was it, who'd been in one of those places? Maybe. I'm not quite sure.
Well, let us know your answers, and we will announce 6 lucky winners on Friday. We can't wait for that. But let's get into it, because our Christmas elves have been extremely busy in their workshop, and they have made us a brand new Premier Craft tool. Ta-da! So you might have, did you have this on Hobby Maker yesterday, or was it on Sunday?
No, I didn't. It was on Sunday. Was it last Thursday? Yep.
So if anyone's watched the Hobby Maker shows, you may have already seen a little sneak peek of this fantastic magnetic desk tidy. And this is one for all the die cutting enthusiasts out there, because it's going to be perfect for storing all your little metal die cuts. But just it comes in this very nice streamlined packaging. So it's our magnetic desk tidy, and it's £9.99. So you can see here it's got a 5 by 7 inch area that you can pop all your die cuts on. Let me just add a few. Let me demonstrate this for you. I feel like I'm on the selling jewellery here. Here we go. Look at this. And it folds perfectly flat as well. Easy storage there. And what this will do is, when you're crafting away, and we know how those the metal dies get when you're using them, they go under your cardstock, don't they? If your desk is
I've
untidy.
rummaged through the bin more than once to try and find that small die cut, yeah.
So this is just going to hold it all there in place, especially for those like smaller dies as well. You can just pop them on there. And if you're a Diamond member, you get this for £8.99. Which is incredible.
I would definitely be ordering on that and having a couple.
And this time of year too, it's perfect for you. You can get one for a friend. I mean, as I've said, it comes in this small little packaging. You can pop it in a stocking, couldn't you, if you wanted to?
Yeah, perfect secret Santa if you've got a craft group.
Oh, yeah.
And because it's new out, you know that they won't have it yet. And even if you have, they're useful to have a couple as well, aren't they?
And it's very stylish. We've got the Hunkydory everywhere. So I will just take it down so you can see. Folds down completely perfectly there. can pop that away, and then you can just stand it back up super easily. So before we came on, we was hearing some other little interesting things about this. If you're into your sewing, you can put your little pins on here, can't you? You could put paper, no, not paper clips. What else could we put on here? Oh, we can put the stamping press magnets on here.
Yeah, I saw them at the weekend when it was on Hobby Maker, putting your scissors onto there.
Your scissors on here. So it's a really handy tool for you, and at just £9.99, it is an incredible price. So while this is new today, we thought we also need some great deals on items that would work with this perfectly, and it's got to be nesting dies, hasn't it? So we have got so many nesting dies over on the website, and they are all 40% off until Sunday at midnight. That's when the Christmas markets run out. So all the deals that we've been showing you over the last 11 days, these will all run out on Sunday. So we've got our nesting dies, which are 40% off. So these are our £14.99 die sets, and these are going to go down to, is it £8.99? $8.99. So let's just have a quick look at some of the designs that are over on the website. But we use nesting dies all the time, don't they? They're like a staple in our stash. They build a card up, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. And you can see there how you can use them with your pocket pads, your little books. You can use them like that star one to make sort of toppers and smaller elements for your cards. You can do your card blanks, so shaped card blanks with them. Just so many uses, and you're going to have them forever, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
So to build it up now with 40% off, and we were talking before the show about what presents we haven't bought yet for people.
Oh,
so you know, if you've got a partner who likes crafting and kind of thinking time's running out, these are going to be absolutely perfect. Or if you're a crafter, just send the links to people as to which ones you want.
Yeah. And I think if you've already got the, I've just been sold. There we go. That should be better. Sorry everyone if the sound's a bit muffly there. My necklace was banging on the microphone. I've tucked it in now, it's gone away. So if you've got like your essential shapes at home, you've got your squares, your rectangles, your circles, and you've thought, well, I don't know if I'm going to use some of these different sorts of shapes. It's the time to get them when they're 40% off, isn't it? So that if you're not going to use them as much, but they're there in your stash, if you're nervous at using different sorts of fancy shapes.
Yeah, definitely. And as I say, they work so well with the little books and the pocket pads. And what I would suggest as well is when you get them, take them out of the packaging and put them onto your the magnetic tidy. Because I'm terrible for buying something and then putting it in a box and I don't use it. Whereas as soon as you get it, if you put it out on display, you'll remember to use it, and as you look at it, you'll be thinking of ideas as to how you can use it as well. So have those on display whilst they're new, and you'll be able to use them like that as well.
It's easy to forget what you've got, isn't it?
Definitely.
Especially if and it's good because when you do a big clean up, then you think, oh, I forgot I've got this, and I've bought this as well. So these are our £19.99 nesting dies. So these have got 40% off too, and they are now down to £11.99. But you can see we've got all sorts of beautiful ones in here. We've got the scalloped and the edges. We've got the dotty ones. We've got these, and they're a really great size. So you can see on the back, the biggest one there, that can be like an entire card shape. It can be such a huge topper.
Yeah, and some of these, the fancy edge ones can be used, that's called a vintage label, so using as gift tags as well. So just punching a hole in the top, but you've just got all of the layers as well, so when you're doing your 3D layering up, you've got all those perfect layers as well.
And the ribbon threading ones are included in this, which we love here. We've got our duo stitched nesting dies too, which is a super popular one. There's just so many to choose from. I'm pretty sure there's over 40, I want to say. There might be more. But that is a good selection for you to choose from, and ideal for using with our desk tidy.
Just perfect, aren't they?
It is, yeah. And it matches all our other Premier Craft Tool items too. So if you've already got the desk organiser for your pens and your scissors, and you can have this at the other side, it's going to look really good.
Yeah, your weekly planner, your Hunkydory pen. And I think, I'm not generalising, but I think a lot of crafters like stationery as well, don't they? And sort of everything matching and coordinating. So that's just going to look perfect on your craft desk with your sort of trimmer and everything as well.
So what are you going to demonstrate for us this morning?
So I thought we'd start off with the straight edge nesting dies, the diamonds, and sort of do a similar design to what we've done on here.
Oh, nice.
So it's showing you how you can use sort of maybe the smaller ones within the set, and then you could maybe use the larger ones for your card blanks, and sort of making your own toppers with there. So we're going to do a 5x7 card. So we're just going to take, I've taken some silver mirror, and we're going to use the gorgeous Duo Design paper pad, which I think we're going to mention in the show as well. So we're just going to mat and layer this black adorable scribble onto the silver mirror to start with.
Do you know as well with the desk tidy, it's very therapeutic putting all these little magnets on.
Well, it might be people's New Year's resolution as well. Might need to sort of organise their craft room, maybe use up some of the dies that you haven't used before. So again, this would be the perfect time to do that. So then we've cut the smaller piece of the silver, and I'm going to use, the lovely thing about the Duo Design paper pads is, you know, if you use both sides of the sheet, they're going to work perfectly together. So you don't need to think about, are they going to match? So we're going to put that onto there. And then what I've done, I've just cut, let me just check the size that I've used. I've used the 4th one from the centre just to cut out a number of these diamond patterns, and we're going to lay them out similar to how they are on here. So we're going to put these onto here. So we've got those ones here, and this is another one that would be perfect for your scraps. So if it's one of your plans for next year that you're going to try and get through your sort of scraps box and try and use them all up, this is going to be a perfect way of being able to do that. So we're going to put these on with our tape runner. So we'll start with the centre one, I think, so we make sure we've got them sort of centrally to them. But the lovely thing about dies as well is they just look so different every time. So depending on what colours you use, depending on the sort of cardstock or the paper that you cut them from. So we're going to put that, we'll line those up onto there. They are all going to work so well with everything that you've already got in your collection, which is nice as well. So we're just going to add these, just add a bit more tape onto here. So I'm just going to leave a slight border just so we can break up when we add it to the silver glitter, that we're going to be able to see the definition around them.
Looks good on the black.
It just makes it stand out, doesn't it? And because you've got some of the black on here as well, so we'll just make sure we're leaving enough space that side, and then we'll work our way up here. Also good if anyone's got any last minute Christmas cards to be making.
Oh yeah. Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a few. I think it's expected as well, isn't it, that kind of everyone gets a handmade card now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No pressure, yeah. But we do lots of brilliant products that are going to help me this weekend to get those all finished off. So we're going to put that one there, and then, so what you could do is try, in fact we'll put that one there because that then matches that pattern there. So I'll show you the sheet that I've cut them from as well, and you'll be able to see how I've done it. So you can see I've just left that small amount of space when I've die cut them as well. Just so we're not wasting any paper, but then we've got sort of that pattern going along as well. But you could also use that, couldn't you, as a card, and maybe do a shaker element in there as well. So you've got that idea. So we're just going to put these last few down.
You've been very frugal there.
Wow. We've got a bit, haven't we? Let's try and use up what we've got. So we'll put that, again, trying to leave that border there. Just hoping my Christmas trees aren't getting in the way. And then we'll just do the last few pieces. So if we cut this in half, and then we can add it to the top and the bottom, just so we've got just that finishing touch there on the corner. So we'll put that one onto there, and then just this one can go in here. The only thing about wearing Christmas jumpers is the fluff, isn't it?
Oh, this one's not too, well, it is quite fluffy, but I've not noticed it everywhere.
Yeah. So then we're just going to go around and trim off any of the excess that we've got on here. So we'll cut that all the way across. And again, what you could do is save these pieces if you wanted to. But have a look at the other nesting dies and see how you could do this sort of patchwork effect with some of the others as well.
Yeah.
So just cut along here. But I think dies are probably one of the most sort of versatile craft products, isn't it? And it's amazing. I mean, I started crafting about 17 years ago. How far we've come in terms of dies and the intricacy, that's the word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of them, and how well they, you know, they die cut as well. So the next thing we're going to do is just cut around here, just so that we've got that edge. I'm just going to find if I've got my larger scissors. I was at Hobby Maker yesterday, so I just kind of, everything just got thrown in back into my organiser. So I'm just going to cut along here.
Sam on Facebook has said, a busy day for me. I've got loads to do. I never learn and do everything last minute. I'm exactly the same. Always last minute.
Yeah.
You said you're nearly all sorted though.
I am in terms of Christmas presents, but that's because I love shopping. So I'm so that's
Shopping addict.
yeah. So that's quite a nice job. And I love wrapping up when I'm not under time pressure to do it. You know, like when you've got visitors coming in half an hour and you've got 3 lots of presents to find. I don't like that. So I thought if I can get organised, then it's going to be better.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do some of my wrapping this weekend.
Yeah. You need to put a nice Christmas film on.
Yep.
A nice tea or coffee.
Pepsi Max.
No, do you know what? I do like a hot chocolate. There's a coffee place, I don't know if I can say it, well, I'll say a coffee place, that's doing Black Forest hot chocolate.
Oh.
Which is
it nice?
amazing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They only do it for 2 months a year, so I have to sort of binge Black Forest hot chocolates and then...
Yeah, you can't be wrapping your Christmas presents for Pepsi Max, Amy.
What's wrong with that?
No, it's not cosy enough.
No. So then we've got that, and then we're going to use our new combos, the Essential Greetings, and do the Happy Christmas onto here. So I need to decide, I think if we do, I need your help with this one.
Yeah.
So shall I do the backing in silver mirror or black? Black?
Black, I think. Jess? Black.
Black. Let's have it as a team effort. So the brilliant thing about these combos is you can cut them in 3 different ways as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to cut it as a whole piece this time. So you definitely need your tape for this one, because you don't want them to be moving around. So we'll put them down, and then so you just make sure they're joined up there. And then we'll run this through. I mean, it may well be that somebody actually receives this Christmas card.
I mean, I don't see why not. You should have... yeah, you was here for all the Christmas Blockbuster. You'd started
I know.
then. You should have kept them all.
I know.
Next year there'll be no card giveaways because we'll have used them all.
Yeah. And you can see there how well that just comes away from there. So you can just make sure you've got that neat edge there where the dies have joined up. And you can see you've got the perfect. And then, shall we do that in the silver, that paper, or in silver mirror?
Silver mirror, I think.
Silver mirror?
But don't just go with what I
No,
say,
but
'cause it's rubbish.
I'm happy with that.
Is it, I saw online your 6-month anniversary
It
here
is.
this week.
Yes.
That's gone so quick.
I know.
Like you've always been here.
It's just been the best. I know. I will never forget that first day where I came in and Anne-Marie was like, "Are you okay to do Facebook Live?" Day one.
I know. I don't think you've had like a nice, gentle start. You just got thrown in. You've
But
had to
I
dress
think
up.
sometimes that's just the best way, isn't it? We'll just roll with it and see how it goes. But it's such good fun. Somebody said to me yesterday, "Oh, like, are you looking forward to Christmas break?" And I was like, "Yes, I am. It's lovely, but I'm quite happy being at work as well." So we'll just pop those out of there. Again, you can see these dies, how gorgeous they are going to die cut as well. So because these are new, what I would do is have these on my storage on my desk.
Yes.
And then every time we get new things, just replace them so I know to use those things, you know, mainly those things. So we're going to use our dotty tape runner to add this on. So we just turn it round and put this onto there. The mirror on the black looks really good.
It looks ace.
Good choice.
Why, thank you.
No worries. And then we need, let's cut the card blank first of all. So we said it will be a 5x7. Yep, that's the right size. And then we just need to stamp out our Happy Christmas. So I will just find the right ink.
Amy, you're getting some lovely comments on YouTube
Oh, thank you.
saying you're a natural on screen.
Oh, thank you. Apart from when I'm drawing.
I want to do a drawing game, Jess.
No.
I do.
If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, it was a Halloween show, wasn't it? We did a game of Pictionary and we had to do some drawings, which I wasn't very good at, shall we say. So. Oh, sorry, could you? Right, I'll just try and stop that. Yeah, I'd like to think I'm sort of creative, but I'm not very arty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're at school, you used to have to sort of draw a bowl of fruit.
Yeah.
I used to sort of get 2.5 out of 10. There we go. And then we'll just cut this out, and then we are almost done. Let's put that about there. But it just goes to show you with the dies, doesn't it, all the different uses you can do with them. So you can have them as your card shape, so the actual card is the shape of the die, but then you can have them sort of just creating a patchwork background on there. You can do apertures with them. There is just so much you can do with them. So let's put this onto here. And like you said, Kelly, you know, sometimes the more sort of sort of the ornate ones, or the ones that you might not use as often as the circles and the
Yeah.
rectangles, are really good to have, for something different, isn't it? And I think when there's 40% off,
Yeah, and if you've got a little bit
You
more
can't go
time as well,
wrong.
if you want to practice doing some different shapes.
yeah. So we're going to add this onto here. And it's just having a go, isn't it, and trying it out. We always say it's not just cardstock, as I say, because it's gorgeous, isn't it? But, you know, papers and cardstock, and then we're just going to add, I think we'll use our foam pads for this one. So we'll use the strip, and it will go perfectly along that centre there, like that. Let's just bring this in, see where we want. So I think we'll do it down there, and then we'll just put this one on. And then I think we are done. Put that bit under there. And there you go. So you just add in sort of just a bit of interest in that background. And as I say, with those duo design pads, you've got the both sides of it. So use them together, and you know they're going to work perfectly.
Love it. It looks really nice. Really Christmassy. Bit of sparkle.
That's what we like.
We like. Thank you so much. Right, next up, we have got a lot of Premier Craft Tool deals, some adhesives. So if you've got the emails over the weekend for the more Christmas stalls, then these are just a few items that we had on. So let's start. Do it in order, Jess. I'll be very good today. So first up is our glue gun. So this should be £9.99 and it's £6.99 for such a really great tool. It's quick heating and you can use it for all sorts. And I saw a trick online. Now I don't know if this works with ours, or if you do use it for that, be very careful. People have been hanging their Christmas lights up with a glue gun, like on the outside of your house.
Okay.
I mean,
I've used it, you know, if you make a wreath to put, sort of to add things to a wreath as well.
You can stick all your like orange pieces on and
Yeah.
your cinnamon sticks, couldn't you?
But also not just for your crafting, if you've got children's sort of school dressing up costumes to make and just, lots of ways you can use it.
Really handy tool. So £6.99 for that, and then of course we've got the glue sticks as well. So this is £4.95 and this is the Meg Buy. So you're going to get 5 packs here, so 60 glue sticks in total for £4.95. So really handy to have. You don't want to be just starting a project and run out of your hot glue, so stock up on that while it's £4.95. And then an essential that absolutely every crafter needs is our foam pad Mega Buys. So these are up to 60% off and they are £8 each. So we've got the strips here where you get 16 in there in, you know, different various widths. We've got our foam circles in here, so 16 again, and 1,260 tiny little circles in there. Just think how many toppers you could be sticking on. Then we've got our Mega Buy, which includes 20 sheets, so that's just a mix of all different ones in there. And then we've got our large 16 sheets, 24 by 24 and 19 by 38 inside. So £8 each for your foam pad bundles.
I just love how we do deals on the foam pads, because we all use them all the time. We're never going to get rid of them, and yet we still put them on offer. You know, it's not, we're not trying to get rid of them. We're just genuinely just putting them on offer for a limited time.
We use them all the time, don't we? It would be interesting to keep a track of how many we use throughout the year, and then next year we can say we've used 3 million.
I was going to say, I think they'd start deducting it from my salary.
Then we've got our tape runner, our mega bundles on these. So this is our refill bundle, so just the permanent one here, which goes in your purple tape runner, so you're going to get 12 refills in here. So this should be £41.88, but it's £24, which is pretty great, isn't it? And just think of this all wrapped up. I love a box that you can wrap up and it's perfect. It's not an awkward shape, is it? easy. You could put a little bow on to give that to a crafty friend. I think that would be a really good idea.
I would love that. I was wrapping presents the other night, and I can't believe I'm confessing, I ran out of sellotape. And it was so annoying because I was in the groove, I was going to get it all done, and then I ran out of sellotape.
I mean, could you have used any of your tape runners?
I didn't have it with me, otherwise I definitely would have done, yeah.
And then we've got our dotty ones as well, so perfect for your die cutting. Again, you've got 12 inside there, so it should be £47.88, but it's £27 for all 12, so another great price for that one. Next up, my favourite ever. Love it. Love that it's glittery. I would just have it for the glitter. So it should be £17.99 and it's £12.99. So I'll just open that up so you can see some of the items that you can store in here. Oh, this is very
how tidy is that one?
This is obviously not one of yours from your team. This belongs to us. You've got your tapes in there, your red liner tape, your scissors, glue sticks, ink pads. I think there's a little tape runner in there, foam pads. You can store all sorts in here, and you can see the bottom's quite big as well, so you could even put some pocket pads, some little books down there if you wanted to. But perfect for just carrying around with you, super easy, and it looks amazing.
They're good if you go to sort of craft groups as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or even for children at home, if you just want all the sort of scissors and glues all organised in one place, and you can just bring it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then we've got our clear version as well, which Cat really needs a new one. Have you seen Cat's?
Yes.
Oh, it's well loved. So £9.90. Oh no, is this? Yeah, is it £9.99? I don't know. Is it? Okay. So this is great for storing, again, all the same things as well. But if you're not a fan of the glitter and you want a little clear one, you want to be able to see what's inside your toolbox, then this one is perfect for you. And then one of my favourite ones, because I love how you can make it look when you add your pens, your brush markers, your alcohol markers, or just your scissors, is our Craft Tidy. So £4.99. It's got the 3 compartments there, so you can put, you know, we've had it on the show before, use it as a decoration when we put our entire set of craft markers in here, and it fits perfectly, all colour coordinated into the, like, your oranges and your blues. But you know, you can put your scissors in here, you can put different pens, you can put your Hunkydory pen, I mean, you could put some foam pads just in that size. So £4.99 is amazing. We've got everything really here that you can organise your craft desk with. You've got the Craft Tidy, you've got the desktop organiser, and now we've got the magnetic tool organiser. So we've got all sorts to keep your craft station looking very nice and very tidy. But that's it for me, Amy.
Okay.
Going straight back to you.
Perfect. So we're going to do another demonstration, this time using the Celebrate the Essential Greetings. But I'm also going to bring in the pocket pad, Say It With Style, the Lots of Laughs. Jess, are these? Oh, look, she's already done it. It's already on there.
She's good.
These are on offer on the website at the moment, so have a sort of check those out, and these are going to work perfectly with your nesting dies as well.
Okay.
Because what you can do is use your nesting dies and then lay them up with your foam pads, so you can do sort of pyramage or decoupage with them as well. So another way of using your nesting dies. So we're going to create a 4.5 by 8 card. So I'm just going to score along there at the 4.5, but I'm not going to fold it yet because I'm going to die cut the sentiment first. So put that back down there. I'm putting the studio one back where it belongs. There we go. And then we're going to bring out this one. So the card before, we used both dies and cut all of the background out, but this time we're just going to use the one die just to partial cut, and then we can create our card. So this is the page I'm going to use from the pocket pads. It says, congratulations, you've just finished another 365 days of orbiting the sun. So we're going to put that there. So we need to make sure that we're leaving enough room up here. Yeah, so we need it to go about there. So we'll tape this down again. And definitely, if you haven't got your tape is definitely recommend you get that for all of your dies. Just making sure that this is straight. There we go. And then we're just going to die cut this. So if we put this through. And then I'm also going to bring in our Duo Design paper pad with this gorgeous sky in there.
Lily has said on Facebook, I have that pocket pad and I love it.
Yes, they are brilliant, and especially when they are on offer as well. And especially ones like this, lots of laughs. I mean, it covers so many occasions, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So we're just going to cut that there. And then what we'll do, we will...
Carolyn on YouTube, I have just managed to order my 4 goodie boxes. I do hope you've saved the best till last. Happy Christmas, everyone. Oh, just in time, Carolyn.
I know.
Just in time. I hope you like them.
I opened one yesterday on Hobby Maker.
Oh, did you?
It was amazing what was in there.
Was it?
Yeah. One of the products that was in there, one of the trimmy pads, I'd actually bought the previous day to finish my cards. So we're going to do a backing sheet for this one.
Yeah, I think when Anne-Marie found out that the trimmy pads were in the goodie boxes, she wasn't too happy. She was like, no, these have been out of stock when I needed them.
Do you know what else was in the one I opened
go
yesterday?
on.
Christmas crackers.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, nice. Don't know if Stacey will be happy about that.
I know. So we're going to cut that down. So we're just doing that just under so it fits on the back there. And then we'll do our sky as well. So if it's 4.5, we'll do it 4. So we'll do 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. Yeah, there was what else was in there? Construction glue.
Good.
Whole topper collection.
Yeah.
There was snowflake mirror. It was, yeah. It's
nice
gone
selection.
down really well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The you know,
know.
all
From-
of the boxes. Yeah.
Well, from the towers of blue that you see when we first launched them, they're all gone now. It's all you can see, isn't it, when you look out the windows from the office?
Yeah. It got to a point where we were having lunch and I felt like we were going to be sort of closed in. You couldn't actually see out the window. So 4.5. So we're going to do this 2 notches under 4.5, and this is going to go on our front here. So we're just going to take, I think we'll do it so it fits onto there, but I think we'll do it so it goes onto there as well. So we will, again, I'm just checking that we've got it level. Yep, perfect. And then we'll die cut that one. But what you can also do, if you get new dies, is just to cut them out of scraps to start with. Score them, fold them, just try different ways of using them, especially with dies like this as well. There's so many sort of different combinations as to how you can use them. So we'll just cut into there. And then we're going to put that onto there, and it will fit like that, and then we'll trim it at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and start putting these on. Oh, have we got any more of these?
Yeah, am I allowed to take them out of that box?
Can I pinch one, please?
Jess says yes. Oh, okay. Oh, secret stash.
Thank you. I won't tell anyone. We won't tell. I think it's good to see this though, because I think sometimes people might think, oh, maybe it's really difficult to refill them. You
Yeah.
know, something.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes people think, oh, it must be really difficult to refill them. I'll just. That's it. We're ready to go again. So we're going to put this up as far as we can. So I've just done it just 2 notches under, just so it almost covers the back there. And then we'll put the sky in. Again, using the Duo design pads. Oh, they're even up on the screen as I said it. Just a reminder, reader. So £11.99 each, or 2 for £14. Yeah, it's not like we've practiced. I think with the Duo design pads though, it's a really good idea to have a look through them all. Think about the types of cards that you make. I think people, now they've done Christmas, they're starting to think about your January, February, March cards that you need to make. So have a think about sort of the types, or maybe just go for a real variety. Even some of the pads have so much variety inside the one pad. And then you've got the ones with sort of the gingham check.
Oh, I like that one.
And the polka dots, where they're going to go with so many of the products that you've already got. And then we're just going to trim that on the end there. Again, you could use your trimmer to do this as well. So then you've got that coming out there. So we're going to use our pocket pad, and I think we'll put, should we go gold or silver?
Oh, I'm tempted to say gold because of the sun, but I'm not sure. What do you think?
Gold?
You'll have to decide on that one. Jess? Gold.
Gold. Let's go gold. So we're just going to do a matte layer for this to go on to. So just under 3. So if we go, I mean, if I was sensible, I would have just got the pocket pads, wouldn't I? The ones that were already cut. But we'll do it this way. How gorgeous is that little sunshine as well?
Oh, it's really cute.
It's just a different sentiment, isn't it, to saying sort of happy birthday, isn't it? Just. So we're going to add this onto here. And what you can do with these as well is fussy cut them, because you get, let me just double check, 4 of each design. What I would do in one of them is sort of fussy cut the sunshine and this part, and sort of add it onto here with your foam pads.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Just to sort of get that dimension in here. And then we need to get the word celebrate, so I think we'll do that in the gold movie as well. And you saw in that first demo how well these cut. I feel like the longer the show goes on, the more my desk is. I feel like I need to get some of that storage. I always do that, get to a certain point in the day and think, okay, I need to
tidy up.
Need to tidy up and start again, yeah. So we're just going to run this through. And this is what we were talking about, isn't it, with that magnetic thing. I've got that on my desk now, and I could easily throw that away. So what I would do as soon as I've used it is just put it on my sort of magnetic organiser, and then at the end you can put them all away. But it's just so that you're not leaving it sort of in your papers and loose to end up in the bin. So we've got the word Celebrate. So, just going to use our tool just to take out those smaller parts there. And then we can, oh, there's one more to come out. Perfect. And then we're going to go in with our dotty runner again, because it's not too delicate, is it, these ones? But they're easy enough that you're going to be able to add your glue to them, but just so that we make sure we're only putting it where we want it to stick. There we go.
Oh, this is going to look really nice.
This around. So you've got your Celebrate there, and then I think we'll use our foam pads. Have we got any? Yeah, perfect. We've got the squares to add this onto the front. So just another way to show you how you can use your dies with your pocket pads as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, definitely the time to stock up. So we'll put that onto there. And then I think what we're going to do is just take, let's see if I can find the page again. So many, you can see, can't you, so many cute designs. I mean, how gorgeous would that be? Like a teenager who'd passed their exams. Just things like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. We're just going to cut one out to put on the top there. So what I do when I'm cutting, I just do all the one side first. So just go around on these ones. And what I could have done actually is use that congratulations. If I'd have cut it a bit more carefully, I could have
What do you mean?
used this part as well.
Oh, right.
Probably
sorry.
just about sort of fussy cut that, and then maybe have put that on the front here as well. And then all we need to do then is go back the other way, and we have cut all those out. And the pocket pads, you can either die cut them, or there's always elements within them that you'd be able to fussy cut if you like doing that as well. Just depends what sort of.
Do you like fussy cutting?
I love it. Yeah. It's one of those things that I like to do, and then I never kind of make a card in one go if it's a lot of fussy cutting.
Yeah.
I do all that bit and then move on to the next part. There we go, and I think we'll put that just in that corner there.
That's cute.
The pocket pads are really good as well, and the Duo Design pads. You know, if people ask you to make cards. I remember once somebody asked me to make a card for somebody who liked photography, and I just didn't have anything. I ended up having to buy something, and then they gave me money, but it was less than what I'd bought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with a pocket pad and things like that, you've got so much variety in there. You're bound to have something that you can use. And there you've got that gorgeous Celebrate there.
That's really
just
cute.
Using that pocket pad on the front. But just with those sentiments, it just shows you how you can use it sort of standalone and completely die cut, or you can sort of cut it into your card as well.
Thank you.
No worries.
I love that little sun. It's really sweet. Right, the next bit, exciting baby. So let's just recap the Win It Weekly. So there's 6 lucky winners that are going to be in with a chance of winning this really big Miri card megabyte. You've got a mix of gold and silver in there, and all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. Rambo, the real life Santa Claus, flies his sleigh over which Christmas market every year? Is it A, Hamburg, B, Vienna, or C, Budapest? Let us know the answer.
Because we don't know.
Yeah, please let us know, because we have no idea. And we will choose 6 lucky winners on Friday. But now we're going to do a little bit of Christmas fun, a little festive fun. Jess, what are we doing?
Right, so you're going to get 6 songs.
6,
I'm
okay.
going to show you the first line of each of these songs.
Right, so Jess is going to show us the first line of 6 songs.
And then Kelly's got to sing the next bit, did you say, Jess?
Everybody turn your volume down on whatever device you are.
Yeah, if you're listening on
watching
headphones, unplug now.
So, is it just who guesses it first out of me and Amy?
Oh, is it a race or can we work together?
Oh, okay,
If
sure.
you want to plan you.
Don't want to work with you, Amy. Right. Okay, right. Are we ready?
Yes,
Yeah,
go for it.
We're ready. It was Christmas Eve, babe. In the drunk. No idea.
Is that the Pogues? It was Christmas Eve.
I thought this was these.
Is it? It's
I can't even sing. I can't read that and then sing that in a tune. No, I can't remember the.
Is that the one that says, and the
Is
bells are
everybody
ringing
putting-
out for Christmas time?
I need to.
Is that the one?
Ev-
But what's the name of the song?
Can
Oh.
somebody help us on Facebook, please? Or on
Please.
YouTube. Fairy Tale of New York.
Oh.
That's the one.
So I can sing along to it, but knowing the title of them.
God, no, we're not going to do very well.
Next one.
Yeah, we're ready. Jess, I have no idea what it will be called.
That is it Walking in a Winter Wonderland?
Oh yeah, Winter Wonderland.
Okay.
Winter Wonderland.
I don't want to play. I don't want to play.
Well, if you didn't get the first one, you've got no
Can I draw them instead?
No idea. We're going to need some help from everybody at home for this one. I can't even sing it.
You know how it goes though, Amy?
Yeah, I do.
Do you? Can you sing it again to me?
No.
Can you sing it?
Yeah.
I enjoy my job too much.
Daddy's round, but it's my favourite holiday.
Do we come have a clue?
The verse is
Rudolph the
like-
Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
No,
Chris.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas is in the title.
Amy. Right. Walking into
I
Wonderland.
think Jess is just trying to find more bloopers for the end of the year by doing this.
I don't know.
Christmas wrapping.
Oh, somebody
Is
said.
it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Somebody said that, and I was like, are they just Christmas wrapping? We got that about 5 minutes ago. Right. Okay. Welcome to my Christmas song. I'd like to thank you for the year. I know this one.
What?
I can't sing it to you.
Go on.
It's men, isn't it? It's a group.
It's-
Isn't that?
You know what it is, don't you?
Welcome to my Christmas song. I can't. I want to go home now.
Who sings that song?
Amy, come on. You did good at our last music challenge. Step into Christmas. Is it George? Is it Wham?
Oh my god.
No.
I don't think.
No. Okay.
There you go. Got
Step
it
into
right.
Christmas.
Elton John.
Elton, of course, it's Elton John.
You through.
Of course. It's a good song, that as well.
I know.
Really good
These
song.
are all classics.
Oh, this is. I know this one. I can sing it in my head. I'm not going to sing anymore now.
Oh, he's trying to sing the next bit without singing out loud, isn't it?
Amy, you've not done any singing yet. You just keep leaving the singing to me. I don't want to sing.
Because I like having this job.
Jess,
What?
can you sing it for me?
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? You know what?
I know it. I do know
Yeah.
it. Merry Christmas, war is over. Yes, thank you,
Who got
Faye.
that?
Faye, thank you. And
Right, last one.
everybody's helped me with these.
Ah,
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need.
craft supplies.
I don't know. Another year older, new one's just begun. What's
Mariah Carey. All
No.
I want for Christmas.
that? Is it?
Yeah.
That's my favourite Christmas song ever.
Obviously it's not.
It is.
Obviously, you've not listened to it enough yet.
I have. Okay.
Oh, well, that was fun.
I don't want to play games anymore. Not doing any games anymore on any more shots. Unless it's drawing.
No.
No.
Okay, so no drawing, no music now. We're getting more and more limited with our game choice here.
Jess is just seeing what she can make people do. She's mean.
I know. I do think one day we need to role reversal.
Jess needs to be on
Yeah.
here, doesn't she?
She's brilliant at making cards.
Pop a little note in the comment who thinks we should get Jess on for maybe
Yes.
last show of the year. Lisa
Yes.
will be up for it. Right. Okay, let's get into the last section of the show. So let's just recap on our magnetic desk tidy, which I have fully used while Amy was crafting away before. I've got
wow.
all my metal dies on there. Look at this. You can overlap them. They'll stay. You can shake. They'll hold the stick there, so it's perfect. £9.99. So that's what we have launched today. Our little Premier Craft tool just in time for Christmas. And then what Amy has been demoing with today are our amazing Moonstone combos. So we launched these on Friday. So if you didn't catch the show then, let me just quickly run through these. You can get all three for £19.98, $18.98 if you're a club member or $17.98 if you're a diamond. And each one of these includes a sentiment die, which Amy has shown you has got like two outer outlines as well. So you can, it's like a 2-in-1, like a 3-in-1 die, isn't it? Because it makes fancy edges. It's not just an outline for that sentiment. It's a fancy edge for your card.
Yeah, and you can see how easy they are to stick onto your cards if you don't even use the background, if you just use the word. But looking at all the combinations of all the stamps that you get with it, I don't think there's an occasion that you couldn't cater for using, you know, these stamp sets. And you can sort of mix and match them as well. Across the sets.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And all include stamps in there too. So let me just show you some of the cards, then you can see them how. Oh, look at this one. There's a very summery little feel. So cheers, you're the best there. Oh, that's so cute. And then we've got another one, a cheers one here too, using a pocket pad, all coloured in, looking great. And then you can see how you can use those outer dies too. So you can just actually make a complete background for your sentiment if you wanted to. I like this one a lot. I really like this
one. The last two have been perfect to showcase as well, how to use your smaller dies as well.
Yeah.
To create effects as well.
Look at this. It's very fancy. Well, black and gold there. And then we've got one using the happy. We've cut that out of some shimmer card, which looks really pretty. And we've got eat cake, celebrate this special day. Oh, I like the little patchwork effect on the background. And then this one, we've used the little outer die here. We've created like a little wave effect.
Just so many different ideas, isn't it? Yeah.
So you can get these for £9.99 each, or they're on the 2 for £14.98, but you could get all three for £19.98, and that technically means one's free. So get two and you get one free. So that's our beautiful Moonstone combos. But Amy, we've got one less demo from you today.
Okay, so we're going to use, did you say these were on the show yesterday, Jess? These stamps that were on the show yesterday with, I think it was Stacey demoing, with Stacey, but we're going to use them with our nesting dies as well because they fit perfectly. So we're going to do sort of a purple card with this one. So I brought in the stamping platform because it's quite a large stamp. I definitely recommend using your stamping platform for this one. So we'll just see, yeah, perfect. So we're just going to go in with our lovely lilac ink pad and just put that all over.
Do you know there's so many comments for the right songs?
Is there?
Yeah.
Is it just us?
It was just us.
Oh.
We can't be in the same pub quiz. We won't win. We'd be bottom.
It's taking part that counts.
It does. It does. No, I'd have to cheat. I'd have to bring my phone and have it under the table. I'd be Googling. I'd be getting thrown out of the pub quiz.
I remember once my sister was at a quiz, and it was, you know, when in the break where they give you a page of faces, and you have to write down who it was. Well, she was away at university, and they couldn't get the one, so she phoned my dad and described the person, and he got it right. So he didn't actually see the picture.
See it.
No, because it was obviously pre-mobile phones, because I'm that old. Yeah. So we're just going to go in again, so you can see adding another layer of ink to it, and then you can just see where we need to press down on there. So just make sure you get even pressure. So we need to do down this part here and centre bit. Oh, anyone who hasn't got a stamping press, they are just...
And it's got £10 off at the moment.
the best thing ever.
Susan has put great show this morning. I just needed this to cheer me up. I'm glad we could cheer you up.
Yeah, definitely. So we might not have got the questions right, but... And then just once more in there. There we go. And then you've got that gorgeous background effect on there. Oh, dropping it all. Then we'll move that one out of the way. What do you think for us? Our Christmas started...
in June.
Yeah, many months ago. So we're going to trim this down to size, and then you'll be able to see the size of it. I'm just going to make sure we get the edge there. So what you could also do is cut the paper down before you start, but we can...
Somebody has suggested charades.
Oh yeah, if anyone's got any ideas, send them in.
Is that where you act it out?
Yeah.
So we've got games now till next Friday.
No, I think we've got 2 more games,
Yeah.
and then maybe a game show.
A whole game show.
Maybe,
Oh.
maybe.
Have I got any annual leave left? So, and then we're going to have a look at our sentiments and see which one we want to use with this one. So I think we'll do the sending love and well wishes. Yep, so we're going to use the middle one for this. So then what we'll need to do is go to our dies and see which one is going to do it. So I think what we'll do first, we'll stamp it first and then we'll cut it out. If I was heat embossing it, I would probably cut the nesting die shape first and then stamp it, because I'm just using normal inks for this. Also with these, just make sure you try and lay them like straight down, because you can manipulate the shape of them. So just try and make sure you get them as even as possible. So we're going to take some of our stamping cards. And put that on there, and then we're going to choose, let's go orchid for this one. See how well that inks up. Sorry Jess, I might have missed it. Are the ink pads been on? Yeah.
Yeah, buy one get one free
Wow.
on our ink pads at the moment.
So there's the frame, and then we need the sentiment. Let's get the baby wipes. So it might be if people have already got sort of the full set, isn't it? Those sort of your favourite ones.
Yeah.
To stock up on those, or if you're new to stamping and just want to give it a try, maybe you got some stamps in your goodie box. And you've not tried stamping before, just get a couple of the colours and give it a try. I want to learn crochet next year.
Do you?
Yeah, that's my craft challenge for next year.
I can crochet a little bit. And
Can you?
I've made a few blankets.
Yeah.
Like granny squares, but I can't do anything. Like you can make cute little teddies, can't you? And
Yes.
Natalie's made all sorts, cardigans.
Yeah.
Tops.
Anne Marie and Natalie are really good,
Yeah.
aren't they? So I'm going to give it a try. I quite like all sorts of crafts, like I used to do jewellery making.
Oh yeah. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So we're just going to use our nesting dies. You can see how it's going to cut that shape perfectly there. So we're just going to cut this out. And the lovely thing about these nesting dies, you can see how close together they are. So if you're, so for example, I always do, when I'm doing my mats and layers, I only ever do 2 notches,
Okay.
which is that a 16th of an inch. So these are really useful if I want to sort of use nesting dies as well. These sort of give you the same sort of margin as well around them. So, and then we've got our topper on there. So we're going to, again, if I was, you could put that onto your magnetic. If you were batch making and you wanted to keep you know, remember which size you used, you could do that.
Yeah.
So we're going to move these out of the way. And then do the sentiments. So it was sending love and well wishes that you feel better soon. And we're just going to put that in the centre. We'll use this again so that we don't, so if I do need to go back in, we can do. So if we put that onto there. Now, should we do it in black or should we do it in a coloured ink, do we think?
I don't know. Black? What were you thinking?
I had a number of options. We'll use the black. I do often, if I'm doing a sentiment, is to do it in black as well.
Yeah, so it's nice and clear.
Yeah. And you can see they're just gorgeous how well they stamp as well, aren't they? So many different occasions, again, covered in those as well. So let's put the ink away. Tidy up as we go. And then bring that. So we're going to put that onto there, but what I'm going to do, I think, how long have we got left? Have we got time?
Yeah.
Was the next one up to that? That's the one. So we're going to die cut this out of our piece here. So it will show you then as well how you can use these as creating apertures as well. So we say when you die cutting, I always try and put the tape on the part that I'm not going to use, just because it does get slightly more sticky once it runs through the die cutting machine. we've got that aperture there that's going to just perfectly encase that.
Oh,
so we
nice.
just need to measure for the matten layer. So if we do just over 5.5, we use, I think we've got the rainbow. Yep, that'll look nice, won't it?
Oh, that will look nice.
Let's do that. So we can matten layer this one up. So that is, we'll do 2 notches under the foot, and then with this one we will do 2 notches over. There we go. So top tip, I'm going to turn this into a shaker card.
Oh.
But before I put the acetate onto here, I want to make sure that when I stick this part down, this is going to be exactly in the middle.
Yeah.
Whereas if I stuck that down now and that, it just might not. So what I'm going to do is lay this just where you are going to have it there. And then I can stick this part down and then remove this and add the acetate. So it's always that step I forget to do. And I'm like, just makes it much easier to centralise it. So we've got that there. So then you can take that part off. And we'll bring in our acetate. So we use, when you're using acetate, I always use red liner tape for this.
Yeah.
Just so that you know
Nice and strong.
it's going to be stuck. So just about the right size.
What are you going to put in your shaker?
I'm going to put in these sort of rainbow stars. So you've got the purple in there, but then you've also got, because we've used the rainbow mirror, it's just going to sort of, just that tiny bit around the edge is just going to sort of bring in all those pieces. So we're going to take this off and attach it to the acetate. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the acetate the full size of this panel, just because then it will reinforce it and make it stronger. So by the time we've covered the aperture, we might as well go all the way and cover all of it. So we will take it's hard to see, isn't it, when it's so take that to the corner.
How good does the rainbow mirror look? I feel like we don't use it loads.
No, I know. And then it's one of those products that you use it and remember how amazing it is, and then use it sort of constantly for the next 2 days, yeah. But I feel like we always go for gold and silver, and then sometimes I think, no, we need that sort of bit of rainbow just to pick up all those pieces. And then we're going to add our strip foam pads to it, and we've just got that perfect amount of room around there. Just put this on. It's quite nice making sort of a variety of different cards, isn't it? So we've had a sort of a Christmas card, a birthday card.
Yeah. I think the pocket pad one is my favourite.
Just that sunshine, isn't it? It's got
It's
such
a
a
lot
cute
of
little
fun.
face on it, yeah.
Yeah. But then this isn't finished yet, so who knows?
So then we will put our stars on. Lay them all out. And then we can put this.
Oh look, it's
Onto
cute.
here, and then we will put that onto a card. Get the trimmer. So we will do about there. If I had more time, I would find the right size. And then we'll do it. Enough? Yeah. And then lastly, just use your tape runner and you can just add that panel. I don't know why, I always open the card out when I put the front panel on, just to make sure we've got that. And there you can see how you've got all those sort of shaker
it's really sweet
elements inside as well. But how gorgeous, just that stamped background, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how you can use those nesting dies to cut your sentiment, but then also to cut the aperture as well in there as well.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you.
I've thoroughly enjoyed your card.
It's been fun, hasn't it?
It has been fun. Yes, definitely. It maybe not so fun at the quiz. But
That was fun.
No, fun for Jess.
Now we know what our plan is, don't we? Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what we've had to show you today. Pauline is on Hobby Maker tomorrow for some last minute Christmas gifts. I'm just going to be live at 4 o'clock with Adorable Scoreable and at 8 p.m. with goodie boxes too. And then next up on Hunkydory Craft TV tomorrow it's Anne-Marie and Natalie, and we're doing our last workshop for our Christmas markets event. So learn everything you need to know about our adorable scoreboard tomorrow at 10 a.m. But thank you so much for watching. We hope you've had a lovely hour with us, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.